So this is the whole story about the rustler. So this is the rustler. You see it looks different from before because I got a wheelie bar for it, and I got these Dirt Track Phase ST tires. Nice off-road tires. As you can see, there's no ESC or motor or servo or receiver in here because it's a rolling chassis. So what happened was, my cousin, remember a video I made a while back? My cousin got a Traxxas Mini Revo, and I recorded him driving it. So that was like a year or two ago. So he sold that, right? And he's possibly coming down if it doesn't. He's getting a 1/10 scale. He's gonna get a Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL. And so, with this rustler, I've had it for 2 years now. And you remember before I had a Stampede 4x4? So with that Stampede, right, I built it using used and new parts. And the problem was, the used parts were the mechanical parts, like the diff, the system, and the drivetrain, those were used. So when I used to drive it used to be all slow and it used to be loud, and I liked it in the beginning, and then I started not liking it because I missed the speed. Because the Rustler used to go way faster than the Stampede 4x4, and it would flip over on 3S and stuff. So what I did with the Stampede is I sold it as a rolling chassis for $40. And so I have these subs, and I sold these subs for $2. So what I was planning to do is, I saw there's this website on eBay, right? They buy Stampede 4x4s brand new, and then they take the wheels out, they take the body, and they strip the system and all the electronics. But it's a fully assembled Stampede 4x4 VXL, brand new. And then they just strip the electronics and the wheels and body. So it's basically a rolling chassis like this with no wheels or electronics. So what I did, and that cost $200, and a Stampede 4x4, fully assembled, from a hobby shop or Traxxas or whatever, cost $379. So basically $400 with taxes. So they sell that for half the price because, well, yeah, it's missing most of the stuff, but it is a brand new rolling chassis basically. So what I did was, I have all my electronics here. I have the Hobbywing Max 10. Which I told you about the system. This is a new system I got. I only had it for not even a year now in this Rustler. And this system can take up to 4S LiPo. And this motor is a 3200 kV. You know, the Vlinion is a 3500. This is a 32. This has a lot more torque. It's going to be more powerful. So what they say when I bought the system, they said this is one of the best ideal systems for a Slash 4x4. Because of its torque, its power. It's got a lot of power. So the Slash and the Stampede 4x4 is almost the same thing. So what I figured was, I had this system in the Rustler, obviously, and it doesn't have to use a lot of torque to push this thing because it's two-wheel drive and it's light. So what I did was, I took my electronics out. I sold those subs. I sold them for $200, right? So I took the money and I transferred it to an eBay card, and I ordered the Stampede 4x4 rolling chassis, which is coming today. It's up for delivery. It'll be here by like 3 o'clock. So I'm selling this for $60 as a rolling chassis, and there's already 2 people interested in it already because it has like bearings and aluminum shock caps and those nice tires and stuff like that. But what I plan to do is, that's why I took all of this stuff out. I have the servo, the system, the receiver, the controller, all the electronics. Plus, this system is going to be a powerhouse in that Stampede 4x4. I know that for a fact, because this system is very powerful. It was powerful in the Rustler, and it's going to put the torque through this motor with that Stampede. And so, the reason why I got the Stampede again is because I got it. It's brand new. Like I said before, it's brand new. They just stripped some parts, some electronics and wheels. I have wheels. I have the trenchers over there for it. So when it comes, I'll just assemble everything, and I'll have a brand new Stampede 4x4. All I need is a body. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm super excited. So then, like when my cousin comes, he'll have a Rustler 4x4. We're gonna get it at the hobby shop. He's gonna get it, and then we can both drive, Stampede 4x4 and Rustler 4x4. Plus, this is more powerful than the Linear, like I said. And so, out of the box, a Stampede 4x4 on 2S with stock gearing, 11 tooth pinion, 54 tooth spur. I think it does 30 miles per hour. Which sounds slow, but that's with the Vlinion system, right? So, it could be a lot faster with this system, because it's a lot more torquey. It's 3200 kV. And plus, this could take up to 4S. I'm not sure, I've never seen a video of the Stampede 4x4 on 4S as like a basher. I've only seen a Stampede 4x4 on 4S that's like set up for speed, lowered down to the ground, street tires. And this guy did like 115 miles per hour with it. So, yeah, I've never used 4S in the system. I don't think I ever will. But, yeah, I got rid of the old Stampede before the 4x4 because I didn't like it as much. And I missed the speed like this had. And I liked four-wheel drive, that's the thing. But now I kind of miss four-wheel drive because and you see my video I just made, it's uploading, it should be up soon, about my new RC, the Nitro Slash two-wheel drive. What I have is, I have the Stampede 4x4 is a nice big monster truck off-roader, right? And I have this for two-wheel drive for speed and high-speed driving and, running through the grass and stuff. So I won't be bored because I have that if I get bored with the Stampede. Which I don't think I will get bored with the Stampede because, I realize how nice of a truck it is now than before. Before I thought, oh, it's a 4x4 RC, it's nice, the track is big, but all this stuff, it even has self-riding. It doesn't have, I don't think it has the button, but you can physically self-ride it with the body. I've seen videos of people doing that, which is quite nice, and I like the Stampede 4x4, so yeah, I'm selling this, so that's the whole story basically. So I'm going to put this system in the Stampede 4x4 and it comes here, and yeah, I'm really excited, because it's going to be fast on 2S, the Stampede 4x4. I'm going to use stock gearing, but I'm going to get, maybe a 12 or 13 tooth put in there and see how much of a difference it makes. It should make a good amount of difference, especially with this system. But I never used to run mine on 3S. I only ran on 3S once. And that was with the wrong diff, because I had a Slash 4x4 diff in the front instead of a Stampede, so it wasn't going fast. And so, when I watch videos of it on 3S stock gearing, it says 45 miles an hour, which is fast on 3S. Stock gearing with the low gearing that it has, 45. It doesn't sound, it may sound slow to some people, but when you watch videos of it actually doing that speed, like off-road stuff, well, yeah, the thing is fast. It's fast enough for me. 45 miles an hour in 3S. And it could take that power too. The only things that probably will have problems with that, Stampede 4x4 commonly breaks the rear drive shafts. But I have that covered. I'm going to get some upgraded drive shafts for it if that becomes a problem. But I'll be using it on 2S most of its life, so. But, yeah. And the nice thing is with this system, it has a program card. Where is it? It's right there. See that? It has a program card, so you can program how aggressive the system is, the heat, the LiPo auto calculation count, the thermal shutdown, when you want it to cut off, and all of that stuff is programmable. So, yeah, I'm super excited. Can't wait for the Stampede to get here. And I'll put it all together. And I'll make my first running video possibly either tomorrow or Friday. I'll probably make it Friday.